Establishing shot. The camera moves through the desert environment. The camera pans over old building rooftops. Worm's eye view. A robot walks into the frame. Max the robot walks forward while looking around. He turns his head and spots something. It's a small robot. He jumps in excitement, thinking he has found a friend. He looks at the little robot. Extreme close-up. Max leans down to pick up the robot. It breaks. Max kicks away the robot parts. He slowly walks away. Walking into the open desert in search for a companion. He continues to walk as the day passes and the sun sets in the flat, open, sandy area. It's nighttime, and he stops to rest. He looks around for a spot. He sits down and gets comfy. Looking at the stars, he sees 2 satellites flying together. His antennas drop, feeling lonely. Max continues his walking during the night, slowly under the stars, constantly looking around him. Daytime, the camera pans through the environment, passing rocks and valleys, and lands on the back of Max. He's at the end of the valley. Long shot from the front as Max enters the flat terrain. He turns his head. He notices the plane in the distance. Step, step, step. He walks in the direction. He reaches the plane, which looks old. Curious, he flicks the propeller. Zzz. Surprised when the blades move, he jumps back. Inside the plane, looking out. Boing! Max suddenly appears as he jumps up. He lands. His head is down when he sees there's no friend to be found. He goes to kick the plane. Bang! Close up as his foot gets dented. Max jumps around on one foot, in a circle, rotating, and he sees a glint in the distance. He stops jumping and stares. It's a metal box, and Max walks towards it. He slows down as he reaches the box, camera viewing the box top. Max walks towards it and appears as he reaches it. He tilts his head. He walks around observing all sides of the box. He sees a button on one side and goes to push it. The button goes in. Extreme long shot. Nothing happens. Bang! The box expands, woo, as Max is thrown back. He gets up. Point of view. Zzz. The box stops expanding. Max stands up and sees the doors. Pauses and reaches to re-straighten his antenna. Creak! He walks forward into the room. Rumble, 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 as the doors open. Step, 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 as he enters the box. He enters in a completely right room. Everything is white and flat, except the desert from the doors. He looks around. Something catches his eye. He walks towards a sitting robot. He slowly approaches. Step, 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 step. His footsteps are echoed. He looks down. Point of view, he looks up and evaluates the robot. The robot doesn't move. Max, wide-eyed, sees a potential friend. Yee! He jumps for joy multiple times. He still celebrates. He goes in to touch the robot. Clink! Bzzz! As the robot falls backwards, Max jumps back. Beep! Extreme close-up of the back of the robot as a button is pressed. Close-up of the robot's face. Its eyes are closed. It opens its eyes. Max waves his arms with joy. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Lights go dim. They both look up. Crack! They both look down. A black crack is in the ground. Crack! One crack on the side is formed. Boom! A cube falls from the ceiling in front of them. Max's eyes widen. Robot looks back. They run forward as cubes fall around them. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Boom, boom, bang, clonk, clonk. Boom! A block lands between them. The door is closing. Crash! They just missed the falling cube, and the doors are almost closed. Camera moves from the back to a side view as they jump out the door. The doors are closing, and they're face down in the sand. Rumble, 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 as the box shrinks. They look up and see the box shrink into nothingness. Zoom in as they smile at each other. Credits with a still render of them both looking at the stars.